What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Decent clap. Decent clap. Today we're going to look at a new gas mask from Mira Safety. The model number is the C21. I have three random thoughts I want to start with. I have reviewed this is the 7M, this is the 8M. I had to cheat on the computer over there because I can't remember the model number, but if you want to see dedicated videos on them and compare all of them, you can. Second, discount code for Mira Safety is Tiberious 10. Make sure you spell it right. Saves you 10% at Mira Safety. You are welcome. Third, yes, I know I have a beard, and gas mask and beards don't play well together. Someone's going to leave it in the comments. I know, I get it. I don't care. I'd rather have a sexy, sexy beard. All right, this gas mask is a little more expensive than the other gas mask Mira Safety has, but I think the price is justified because it has some really nice, unique, higher-end features. So for example, it comes in three different sizes. So most people out there are gonna take the middle size, the medium-ish size, whatever they call it. But for my very slender, small-statured friends, or my monster friends like Mike from Tactical Considerations, there's a smaller one, there's a larger one, to really help make sure it fits your face better and get you that perfect seal, which is kind of important with the gas mask. It still takes a 40 millimeter canister, just like all of their gas masks, and you can go left or right. Obviously, if you're a right-handed rifle shooter, you want the filter on the left so it doesn't get in the way. I think that's common sense, but I wanted to mention it. The head harness is drastically improved as well. Now you can get a nicer rubber harness or the standard one. You have a couple different choices there, but the reason I like it, not only is it a 6-point harness where like their budget, their less expensive gas mask is a 5-point harness, so it's a little bit more adjustable. It's a little bit more comfortable, and on the top and the side buckle, the top and the side straps, there aren't any buckles. So with the less expensive gas mask, there's buckles there. So if you're wearing a helmet, especially if you're wearing a ballistic helmet, that can get very heavy and that can push into those buckles and that could hurt. Even if you're like me and you have a bump with nods and a weight in the back, that pushes down on those buckles and you get a headache. So it's definitely more comfortable when there's no buckles on the strap. Another unique thing, a new thing, is these outserts. So they're not inserts, they don't go inside the gas mask. I almost said helmet. They go on the outside. So it comes with a clear and the sunlight outsert that you can put in there. And then you can purchase others if you want a mirror or a breech or a blue locker or a laser. So whatever you're doing, you can add those. And I thought that was pretty good, especially you can customize it for whatever you're doing. Another new thing is going to be the comms built into the bottom. There's a little plug on the bottom that you can take out, and you'll see that's a standard 2-pin Nexus connector. And you can purchase this extra microphone with the extra cable, plug it in there for you cool guy door kickers out there, and you need to be talking to your mom about what she's making you for dinner. The shape of the gas mask is different as well. And I just thought it looked cool at first, and then when I thought about it for a minute, I realized it's shaped that way so you can get behind a rifle and get your sight picture on a rifle significantly easier than a traditional gas mask that has a much wider footprint. So that long tapered footprint definitely helps get behind a rifle. On the bottom, you still have your water filtration if you want to hook to a canteen or whatever, because hydrate or die. This helmet is made in Italy by a bunch of paisans, just so you know. I don't know if there's a bunch of paisans making it, but either way, it's made in Italy, which I love, because if you don't know, I am half Italian. There's more rubber around the edges of the gas mask. If you look at the top, the sides, the bottom, all around, especially if you compare it to the other two gas masks I have here. And that should help seal a lot better. If you're wearing a mop suit or a hazmat suit or something like that, you should get a much better seal, especially with the different size gas mask. That should help seal up a lot better, and the extra rubber around, both of those combined should definitely help you out. Now, as far as accessories, I mentioned a few of them, but I want to talk about them. The microphone comms kit here is an extra $120 if you need it, as right now the time I'm making the video. Anyway, the rubber head harness, if you want the rubber one, is between $80 and $90 depending on the size that you need. The visor outserts that I called out go between $50 and $100 depending on which one you choose. They range in price. They still have the spectacle kit like they did for the other gas mask as well for my blind friends out there. That's just north of $100, and you get this extremely nice bag. The bag has a little Velcro patch on the front. It Velcros shut, it clips shut, it has a strap to carry over your shoulder. You can strap it to your leg, you could strap it to a bag. Has Molly on the back. There's a whole bunch of ways of organizing and carrying that bag. All right, testing. When I got this in, the first thing I did was just obviously size it and fit it to my head to make sure it fit right. The next thing I did is I put my helmet on right away because I knew it didn't have buckles, and they said it was a lot more comfortable, and that's what I wanted to see. And right away I could tell that it was definitely more comfortable than the previous Mira Safety gas mask. Not like it's the end of the world, but if you're wearing this all day, you may appreciate it. I've also brought it to the range. I did some testing with a long gun. I did some testing with a handgun. Again, I wanted to see what it was like getting that sight picture through especially through a low power variable optic. Red dot would have been easier, but I wanted to shoot it through a low power variable optic on purpose. And then I also shot the same two firearms with the CM7M gas mask and the CM8M, just to see again what it's like to shoot that pistol, that rifle, and compared all of them. I will say the C21 here is definitely easier to get a cheek weld with a rifle. With a pistol, I didn't notice a huge difference. Obviously, the 8M has a much bigger window, so your field of view is a lot better than the 7M. Man, I can't remember these model numbers. So the field of view is better there, but about the same as the C21. I didn't notice a difference. So this gives you the better field of view and the better shooting the rifle, and that's pretty good. All right, biggest pro for me I noticed was the comfort. Like, I get a headache really easy when I wear hats. That's why I never wear hats or my bump helmet. And having this on without those buckles, it was definitely more comfortable. I think it looks better than the other two gas masks I have from Mira Safety, and I know most people don't care about that, but I don't know, I think it looks cool. Again, it's easier to shoot with a rifle. I found it easier to shoulder a rifle because nothing was getting in the way. I like that they have different sizes, and I like the selection of accessories they rolled out as well. Now, I don't have any cons or anything I would change. I think it's a dope gas mask. Again, it is a little more expensive, but I don't view that as a bad thing, because if you want those extra features and you're willing and able to pay for them, great. If not, they have a gas mask, you know, two and change. They have a gas mask 3 and change. Now they have one around $500. So they have different options for different people at different prices. Just don't skimp on a gas mask. There's certain things you don't skimp on: condiments, gas mask, socks, underwear. Just don't skimp on any of that stuff. The Avon C50, that's another very popular high-end gas mask, and I haven't spent a lot of time with that. I've seen it, I've handled it, I've put it on, I touched it at shows and stuff. I didn't put it on, just handled it. And I think this is going to be very competitive with that C50 gas mask. It has a lot of similar features, but it's like 100 and change less than the Avon, and it comes with that outsert thing, tan sunlight blocking one. So I think for the price, Mira Safety is going to get a lot of people looking for a higher end premium that may have gone to that Avon C50. I think a lot of people should consider the C21 for Mira because it has a lot of similar features for a little bit less money. Anyway, I'm done talking. No more talking from me. That's a lie. Thank you to Mira Safety. Appreciate their support, especially that I'm not a dog kicker or a swat. I'm just a prepared citizen, and there's a lot of people like me out there, and they understand that. So thank you for their support over the years. Greatly appreciate it. Remember that discount code if you want to buy anything from Mira Safety. It will save you 10%. Most important, Natchez. Natchez is the biggest supporter of the Tiberious channel. I meant to mention them earlier, and I forgot. They don't have any gas masks, but they do have hunting, fishing, camping, pew-pews, optics, reloading, any of that type stuff. They're always having good deals. Go check them out. Thank you to Mira. Thank you to Natchez. Most important, thank you to you. Appreciate you watching. If you think I deserve it, subscribe. If not, be good. Stay blessed. I still love you. Peace.